Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to another video here on Cringeworthy. So today, I'm gonna be doing a video instead of on K'NEX. I'm finished with that. I'm actually still taking them apart. Doing a video on Legos. As you can see, there's 3 Lego people in front of me. So these are the main guys that I play with here. I got like the storyline with all my Legos, and these guys here, these 2 are brothers, and this guy's their intern. And so they're in a group called the Inventors. They make stuff. So I'm basically going to showcase in this video all of my custom creations. Yeah, because most people like making custom creations, and they're cooler than sets. Well, unless you suck at Legos. But, I mean, most people are pretty good with Legos. Most people won't make their own stuff unless they're good at building Legos, whatever. Or at least sort of good. So, I'm going to make 3 videos with this. One's going to be showcasing all of my ground vehicles. One's going to be showcasing all of my weapons and buildings. That's going to be the next one. And then my third and final one is going to be with all of my airships and like air vehicles. So those are my coolest, or I think they're the coolest. So I'm just gonna start off here with my first one. This is my first vehicle here. So it's got some big wheels here, a nice engine in there. So it's an engine. Yeah. Got these like turret things on the front, so if whoever's in it can be under attack, they can fire back. So they sit in there. It actually has underneath, it's really hard to see, kind of, that little crystal in there. There's something that goes down the middle that are my thrusters for it. And actually, if I can here, I'm gonna remove the wheels and whatnot and try and show you the thruster thing underneath there. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Alright, so it also goes into a mode where it like hovers or whatever. But this is the little thruster thing I was telling you about just now. Looks pretty cool. So that's the first vehicle. Put this back on here. I'll do that later. That one doesn't really have a name. The next one here, it's one of those ones with a pullback motor on it. So if you wind the back wheels up, then it'll spin. I've made 2 different modifications to this. One, I switched out the wheels. These are not the original wheels. This is actually the original wheel that came on it, but these ones look cooler. My second modification is this did not come with it. I added a 12-cylinder engine to it to make it look awesome. Actually, I'm going to do something with all these vehicles. We're going to go back to this one for a second just to see. It's kind of lame going off like that. This one, we wind it up here. You can see it take off. Yeah, it hit the chair. So, the next one, this one here, it's a 2-wheeled cycle. Guy sits in there. The previous one, no, it doesn't have space for a guy. So they sit in there, this thing goes on top. It's got 2 wheels, one in front, one in the back here. It's got a little bit of space for storage in there. It was actually originally a large, the same size as this, but it was a, if you've ever watched Cars 2, it was Francesco, Lego Francesco, which I didn't really like very much, so I changed it to a 2-wheeled motorcycle that looks cool. So that's what this is now. It is not the best at traveling. That totally failed. sucks. Alright, so we got 2 more vehicles. We're gonna go with this one here. This is what I call the Death Machine. So it's got 2 of these things here. It goes like this, and then it can shoot. So it has 2 of those guns on the side. It has these little explosive things here. It's got these claws that are controlled from the back here. And if it were to like pick something, it can like pick stuff up here. And if I do it right, well, yeah, it can like sort of throw things sometimes if I do it right. I don't know. And there's space in here for a person. This is actually this guy's younger brother, as it goes in my storyline. He's not exactly on the same team as them. He's kind of against them, because he's really mad. He's got some nice tank treads here that I actually took off a Lego Technic snowmobile. It's got treads on both sides, gun on both sides. The explosive thing looks pretty dangerous. I mean, you can imagine, if this thing is driving down the road, it probably wouldn't even be street legal anyway, but if you saw this thing in your rearview mirror, you'd probably be scared and pee your pants. This thing does not move very well, so I'm not even going to push it. And the final ground vehicle is... oh, wait, actually, not the final ground vehicle. We got one more here. Forgot about this one here. So this actually has had so many different versions of it. One of them had a nice long trailer. It was a flatbed. Another it was like a mobile lab. It's now at this, where it is connected, so it's not movable. Like the back doesn't turn separately from the front, so it's all one piece. Basically, still has some nice. Oops, broke a piece off on the other side. It's got some nice wheels underneath. It's got this nice crane here and whatnot. So it's more of like a transport type vehicle. Sit inside, it's got a single chair. So that's that vehicle. It's parked right over there. I'm not showing you what's there. You can actually see the very tip of it right here of one of the ships. I'm trying not to show you that, guys, because I was just zoomed in. Trying not to show you that, guys, because they're my coolest vehicles. I don't want you to get like a single preview. A little bit. It's actually that tip that you saw. I showed too much again. I'm not even going to explain it. Alright, so this is probably my favorite ground vehicle. I call this one the Hyper Rider. It's real nice. It's got a lot of... It can angle itself really low, at a really high angle, really low angle, or whatever. It looks cool. Put a guy in here. Yeah. Put it in there. This is how the guy rides. So he sits in there. As it turns, it'll obviously go really low, just like a motorcycle would. It's got these nice prongs in the front. Looks cool. Even if it breaks off, still has prongs in the front. Personally, I like it when it has the longer ones on, mainly because 1, that's the design, 2, it looks cooler. They're longer also, so yeah. And it looks awesome. So this one, this is my favorite ground vehicle. Tell me which one you guys think is your favorite. Do you like the that's not the Death Machine. This is the Death Machine here. Do you like the Death Machine? Do you like this weird 2-wheeled motorcycle? Do you like the 12-cylinder engine pullback car? Do you like the motorcycle? Or do you like the Hyper Rider? Tell me in the comment section down below which one's your favorite vehicle. And next video, I'll be showing you weapons and things I've built. So yeah, see you in the next video.